Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello everyone, welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button, also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
That's not something I'm going to deal with in the UK. So that alone is already worlds apart.
And that trend is still going on. People like yourself still leaving Nigeria and heading abroad. But what would it take for someone like yourself who's made this big move to go back to Nigeria? What would convince you to make the move back?
If I'm 1000% sure that when I work, I'm going to get paid as at when due. And if I'm 1000% sure that my salary is going to be a decent salary that's going to afford me a decent life, and I'm also 1000% sure that my life and my family's life and security isn't going to be jeopardized, then I'm more than happy to move back home. Because recently there was a story of a girl in the news who was a medical doctor who died because of negligence. She fell down a flight from the escalator that wasn't working and she died, and that wouldn't typically happen in developed worlds. So those are the things that I refer to when I say that my life and the life of my family isn't at risk, because Nigeria has its way of doing things suboptimally and it just puts everybody else at risk.
Less, but that a lack of staff means his days remain long.
It has been very, very tough getting health personnel, both the nurses and the doctors. And even when you get them, when you train them for a few months, they are gone.
He says the future looks bleak for young medics in Nigeria.
Now, I can't even say they should come and stay here. It's better for them to go out because of the situation of the country. But that should not be the case.
That even applies to two of his own children who are doctors, but rather than taking over from him, are working in Europe.
Hello, everyone. I just read of this report and it's really so sad. But it's one of those things that one expects, but you're just like, we'll get to that place sooner or later. But it's just that you wish that, it would take a longer time before we actually get to that place. And this is Sahara reporter saying that Nigerian Teaching Hospital, LUT, that's the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, closes down 5 wards with 150 beds over shortage of personnel as doctors, nurses relocate abroad. I mean, we need to take that in. There's shortage of medical personnel. Already before Nigeria, we have a shortage of medical personnel, and we've really had a Japa syndrome. And honestly, in all honesty, I don't have any moral justification to blame the people that actually leave. You can't have people and we are treating them so badly. Imagine you see doctors, they will be owing doctors for months. Sometimes almost a year, some will even say 2-3 years, they've not paid their salaries. How do you expect them to survive? How do you expect them to take care of themselves? Resident doctors are always striking one way or the other. One thing or the other, we don't value the people that we have. We don't value our personnel. Some people will say, oh, is it only doctors and all of? No, it's not only doctors, but then we need doctors. These are people, we know what Nigeria is. Without money, you really can't have a decent life in Nigeria. If they don't even pay well, you can be a doctor, your children will not even be able to get good quality education. Honestly, it's really, we're getting into a very dire situation whereby you now find that it's only private hospitals that will be able to afford, to pay doctors well, and then they'll be charging exorbitant bills that not many people can buy. We have our politicians who always have air ambulances at their disposal, that they will fly abroad, do everything that they need to do, but it's the masses that are always suffering. We are the ones who are always suffering. In the last 3-4 years, honestly, anytime I see a doctor that are still in Nigeria, I always say thank you to them. I always thank them for still being around, because it's really not easy. There are some who have stayed on because they are passionate about the country, they are passionate about their people, they don't want to go elsewhere. And honestly, we've really, really taken our doctors for granted. We're really taking citizens for granted. There's so many things. People are going through so much. The other time, I can't remember which of the states where doctors had to go and start protesting because one of their own had been kidnapped and the government wasn't doing anything. It's just so crazy, honestly. I would never critique anybody and tell anybody not to leave Nigeria when they feel that that's their better chance for them, honestly, because it's really crazy. We don't value lives here. We don't value talent. We don't value qualification. We don't almost value nothing. I mean, we're so much. We're really hurtling into really dark times in Nigeria. And unfortunately, we don't even seem to realize.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, my brothers and sisters, my mummies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all.